talked to my mama. She said you got issues. Keep me a stick. Pull up and we blish you. Wipe his nose, he need a tissue. Most these hoes be against you. Neck froze like.
Man, what's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy VL Vapors, and we back with another video, man. So today we gonna be doing a VC glitch slash method for current gen. All right, so I'm gonna answer a few questions early in the video. One, I don't know whether or not you'll get banned. I can't say you won't, I can't say you will, so use this at your own discretion. We're about to get right into it. Now, use a preset point guard build. It doesn't really matter what build, just make sure it's a point guard. I already have a build here, so as you guys can see, it's a two-way shot creator. We're gonna go ahead and start our my career, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna go directly into the NBA instead of going to the preload. All right, so first step out of the way. So next thing you want to do, you want to pick a pretty trash team. You want to make sure that whatever team that you pick is definitely not going to make the playoffs. All right, so you don't want to go with the Lakers or, you know, somebody like the Nets. You know what I'm saying? You want to go with somebody like the Magic, the Nets, or excuse me, not the Nets, the Magic, the Knicks, you know, Cavs, whoever. All right. So once you get in here, the first thing you need to do is go into your settings. All right, and make sure you change your settings to superstar difficulty and then 12-minute quarters. Very important that you do this before simming through the playoffs. All right. So next thing you want to do, I just pretty much told y'all, go ahead and sim towards the end of the playoffs, and I'll be right back once this loads. All right, so once you guys get towards the end, do not go ahead and complete the season. Don't do that yet. We have another step. All right, so you want to back out of that. You want to go into options, and then you want to go into settings. Change your difficulty back to pro and put it on 5-minute quarters. All right, very important that you do this because you want to use as less time as possible with the glitch. Okay, so next thing you want to do, you want to go ahead and quit out and go to the main menu, and I'll be right back after this loads. All right, man, so now we're back at the main menu. So there's a couple things that you need to do. You need to go into the features, go to settings, change the difficulty to pro, or excuse me, rookie, and then put the quarter length to 5 minutes, so it should match what you had in my career. Okay, now you could turn fatigue off if you want to. Doesn't really matter. You're gonna be on a 60 overall player, so it doesn't really matter. It's up to you whether or not you turn it off, but I'm gonna go ahead and turn the game speed all the way up to 100 to make things a little smoother, because again, you have a 60 overall player and you're gonna need to play at least one of those games properly. All right, so go ahead and put your speed up to 100, and then once you do that, you're gonna want to go back to the main menu. Alright, so once you get back to the main menu, you want to go ahead and hit play now and go to quick play. Alright, so once you go to quick play, you're going to want to pick the team that you had in my career. Go ahead and put that as the home team. Alright, doesn't really matter what's on the other side. So I'm with the Magic, so as you can see here, I pulled the Magic up to play. So after that, all you want to do is hit play, and I'll be right back after this loads. Alright, man, so as you can see, the game has loaded up. So basically what you want to do now, you want to wait until the tip off. Alright, so as soon as he tips the ball off, another team gets the rebound, go ahead and press start. Alright, go to options, settings. Make sure that your settings match what you put on at the main menu. Alright, so this is important that you make sure that it's matched, so you can get the easiest, smoothest experience as possible setting up this glitch. All right, next step, you want to go ahead and go to choose sides, put it in the middle, and then you'll see this message, hit yes. All right, go ahead and back out once again, and then go back into choose sides, and then put it back on the Orlando Magic side. All right, so that's that. Once you do that, all right, so next thing you want to do is go to camera, switch it one time, switch it back, and hit save your camera settings. All right, So that's pretty much all you have to do at this point. Now you want to go ahead and quit out of the game. You do not have to join a friend for this part. Go ahead and quit out the game and back to the main menu. So once you make it back to the main menu, you want to go ahead and go back to your My Career and load up the player that you just made just a second ago. You're gonna get this message. Doesn't really matter what shoot endorsement you pick. Just pick whatever. Like I said, it doesn't matter. All right. So next step in the glitch, you've made it back to your My Career. So this is what we're gonna do next. We're gonna go ahead and complete the season out. All right. So like I said, if you did what I told you to do in the beginning of the video, you don't have to worry about this part. You're not gonna make the playoffs. You're just gonna go ahead and skip through all of this. Make sure you skip through everything, and then go ahead and re-sign with your same team. Like I said, you want to make sure you're on a pretty trash team, so you don't have to worry about doing anything extra when it comes to the playoffs. All right, so now that we're here, we're gonna go ahead and re-sign with our current team. You can go into free agency if you want to, but I would highly recommend that you go ahead and re-sign with your current team to make this, like I said, a very smooth experience. All right, so you're gonna want to go ahead and negotiate with the GM. All right, so once you get to this screen, go ahead and counter offer, put your VC all the way up to 800 and lower everything else to the minimum. And you're just gonna keep doing that until they give you a deal. So your deal should be at anywhere from 785 to 800. So you're just gonna keep counter offering, counter offer, do it again. And then they're gonna, after this, they should go ahead and give you a deal. So it'll be 785. You either accept or decline. So you're gonna want to accept it. All right. So now you're gonna get 785 VC per game. Okay. So that's that. You got your VC set up. Now we're going to the next step of the glitch. All right. So you want to go to stats and verify your minutes. So your minutes is gonna be anywhere from 10 to 5 minutes. All right. So basically what this does is it makes it to where you're playing the least amount of minutes possible per game, if that makes sense. So that way you can keep stacking up VC, you know, we can keep stacking up as much VC as possible in the shortest amount of time. All right, so I'll be right back after this loads. All right, so once you started up your first game, you're gonna want to press start, go to settings, or go to camera, excuse me, and then switch over your camera from 2K low to 2K again and hit yes. All right, so then after that, you're just gonna want to let the tip off. Now, if you're on Xbox, like Xbox One, PS4, you can go ahead and foul out of this game. But if you're on Series X like I am, I'm on Series X next gen, you're gonna have to just play horribly. Make sure they, you know, foul or send you out of the game. You cannot foul out the game. Just go ahead and rough it out. It's only 5-minute quarters. All right, so I'll be right back after this. All right, so we're finished with the first game, finished with that next step. All right, so now you're gonna want to go into your stats and check your minutes, verify that they are the same. Okay, so like I said, you're gonna get one or two things. You're either gonna have 10 minutes still, or it's gonna drop to 5 minutes. All right, so either way, it's still a pretty good glitch. All right, so you see that my minutes are still at 10 minutes, so you want to go ahead and start your next game, and I'll be right back after this loads up. Alright, so once you get in the game, same thing as last time. Go ahead in your camera settings, switch it over one time, and then save it. Alright, so again, Xbox One users, PS4 users, you guys can foul out of this game. Unfortunately, with next gen, you have to rough it out, just play horribly again, and I'll be right back after this. Alright, man, so we're at the end of this game again. Alright, so you can check your stats again. Like I said, it's gonna say one or two things. You're either gonna have 10 minutes left or 5 minutes. But as long as it stays the same or lowers, then the glitch is working for you. That's how you know that it's working. All right. So at this point, you've pretty much set up the glitch. You've only got like 1 or 2 more things to do. At this point, you can just keep spamming games after this. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and sim 2 games, right? And then you're gonna play the 3rd game that's on the roster. All right. So as you can see, I got Denver and the Clippers. All right. You're gonna want to sim through both of those games and then go ahead and start up the Lakers game. All right. So what that does is it pretty much locks in the glitch. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and start the Lakers game, and I'll be right back after this loads up. Alright, man, so you guys know the drill by now. The same thing, once the game starts, go ahead and go to your camera. Alright, make sure you go to your camera and switch over one time and switch back to 2K, save the settings, and then start the game. So this game, do not foul out no matter what system you're on. You're going to want to actually play halfway decent this game. Make sure your teammate grade is, you know, as high as you can possibly get it to maximize the amount of VC that you're getting in the short amount of time that you're playing. All right, so I'm gonna be right back after this. All right, man, so we done came to the ending of this game. So basically, you're gonna see, I didn't do too much. I had 2.6 assists, but I had a B teammate grade. So you guys are gonna see now how much VC I earned in very little time. All right, so that's almost 1,000 VC in under 5-10 minutes. So that's basically the glitch, man. You're set up now. Your minutes are not gonna change regardless of what you do in the game. But from this point on, you want to make sure that you have a decent teammate grade to maximize the amount of VC, man. But if you guys enjoyed this video, man, if this video helps you out, make sure you slam that like button. Make sure you subscribe to your boy, man. Make sure you share this on all social media platforms. And without further ado, man, this concludes my video, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of your day, man. Peace.